Hi, things that I feel important to local government include transparency, inclusiveness, and a meaningful involvement with the community. Our new Duncan Council needs to understand without diversity, there is no reason for dialogue. The hope is to work together and to achieve what the residents want from their government. Town hall meetings, internet use, and continued computerized polling would give a modernized way to real democracy with a free flow of information approach to deciding the big issues. Fortunately, I love to talk and I like to listen more. What I've learned from the seniors is that they want the quality of their lives to remain and not be strained by the cost of living. For over 20 years, I've advocated in a proactive manner for safer communities and the preservation of green spaces and several other community needs. I would say I'm a transparent, reliable person who does her homework. Thank you.
Hello, I'm a professional social worker. That means I have the skills and experience to listen to people and advocate for their needs. Duncan's large senior population tells me no one's listening to us. I hear you. I hear that you need level sidewalks so that you can get out and about and enjoy our vibrant downtown. Everyone wants a reasonable standard of living. In order for that to happen, we need affordable housing, including legal suites, and good public transportation. We need support for small businesses and local hiring practices. Your council needs to be ecologically responsible and practice fiscal transparency. I won't make you promises I can't keep. I will promise to listen and advocate, conduct surveys when appropriate, and represent the majority of people in Duncan. I live, work, volunteer, and play in Duncan. Vote Cassandra Barfield on November 19th. I'll be there for you.
Hello Duncan, I'm Dr. Martin Barker. I am running for Duncan Town Council. I am very invested in our community. I own a home in this community. I pay tax in this community. I run my chiropractic business in this community. I volunteer in this community. I volunteer at the Warmland Shelter. I have sat on the DBI board, and I occasionally volunteer for the United Way. I am concerned about our consecutive tax increases that have been going on for the last few years. 50% of our residents pay towards that tax, and many of them are on fixed incomes, and increased taxes are difficult. 45% of our revenue comes from our businesses, which are non-voting and are among the most taxed in the province, in the 87th percentile, in fact, on the tax rate. I love what we've done with the city. I love downtown revitalization. I love the pool. I love Chesterfield Track. But we need to take into account that we're paying for all those things now, and it is time to slow down our tax increases and vote me in as a balanced voice on Duncan Town Council.
I'm Michelle Bell, and I'm running for Duncan City Council. My interest is social health. Although I'm interested in social health, I believe I can only achieve social health through environmental, economic, and social health altogether, creating a balance. My approach is integrated, working towards sustainability, resulting in a better quality of life for all. I was born to do this. Therefore, I've committed my work and education on learning about leadership and community involvement. For the past 14 years, I've worked as a counselor and an advocate with marginalized individuals. I have a bachelor in social work and a master's in leadership. I would love the opportunity to learn and serve. On November 19th, please come out and vote for Michelle Bell and have a say in your future. Thank you.
My name is Bob Brooke, and I'm running in the Duncan civic election. I'm a resident of the city, and I've lived in the Valley and worked here for more than 20 years. I currently sit as a trustee for the Cobble Hill Water Improvement District and on the CVRD Board of Variance. I'm a licensed realtor, and in that capacity have served as a director of the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board. When elected, my main focus will be fiscal responsibility and a better balance between business and community, realizing that the success of business is the success of the community. Most importantly, housing is an issue which affects us all and must be addressed by all parties to find a better solution. On November 19th, please vote Bob Brooke, Duncan Council.
My name is Ranjit Dhami, and I'm running for City Council. I've been part of the Duncan community for over 37 years. I grew up in the Duncan, delivering papers to Mayor Barker, Mayor Coleman, and I coached Mayor Kent's son in youth soccer. So I feel the sense of passion and commitment they have to our community. As a president of the Duncan Cowichan Chamber, I also work with many stakeholders in the community, and I understand and am impressed with the passion that they share, and I share that as well with them. It's very easy to be an armchair critic, but it's very difficult to stand up and be accountable. I understand the importance of dialogue, transparency, and being held accountable for the decisions I make. I work in downtown Duncan as a branch manager in a bank. On November 19th, Ranjit Dhami, please vote for me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tom Duncan. I moved to the Cowichan Valley in 1989. I currently reside in downtown Duncan. I have 35 years experience as an elected executive councillor for my union. I will be retiring this spring from my position at ICBC after 37 years working with the public. I was elected to City Council in 2008. There will be new faces on our council, and I believe it is important to elect experience to work with the new council members. My priorities for this term include reviewing our strategic plan, improving consultation with neighboring governments, continue to work with community partners on sustainable initiatives, improve our water infrastructure, and reviewing downtown transportation and parking. I've been proud to be a part of a solution-oriented leadership provided by our council. I hope to continue working on the many issues we face for the betterment of our community. On November 19th, re-elect Tom Duncan, for Duncan, from Duncan. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jen Holden, and I will work passionately to put Duncan on the path to becoming a sustainable and livable community. I believe our local government needs the qualities of youth, imagination, creativity, and hope in order to guide us into this future. I will advocate for an inclusive, collaborative, and innovative council that will take the bold steps necessary to meet the needs of all of our residents. I will engage meaningfully with all of our community's stakeholders in order to grow our democratic culture and to ensure that community input guides our planning. A few of my priorities include the creation of affordable housing and youth advisory committees, the promotion of urban food production, the creation of urban and neighborhood revitalization strategies, and investment in transportation and energy alternatives. With fresh leadership, the unimaginable can be created right in front of our eyes.
Hello, my name is Sharon Jackson and I'm running for my 6th term as Duncan City Councillor. Seniors' concerns such as health and safety, mobility, affordable housing, health, and aging in place are all topics investigated recently in the Age-Friendly Senior Safety Project. We have to continue to update this information and work towards an age-friendly city that will be a better place for everyone to live as a result. Part of this is also the active transportation plan, which will make walking, scootering, and biking in Duncan a safer, more pleasant alternative than the car. It's time to finalize the boundary restructure process one way or another. Food security and a tree protection bylaw are other interests of mine, as well as permitting smaller minimum lot sizes and increased density in town to lower our greenhouse gas emissions. And finally, as chair of the Centennial Committee, I'm looking forward to next year to experience the many events that our committee has planned as we celebrate our 100th year. I respectfully ask for your support on November the 19th.
Hello, my name is Judy Stafford, and I am running for Duncan City Council. I'm currently the Executive Director of Cowichan Green Community. We're a local nonprofit environmental organization that's been serving the Valley for over 10 years. In my role as the Executive Director, I've worked on many initiatives for our community sustainability, including setting up community gardens at Centennial Park, Kinsman Park, Warmland House, and recently we put in 6 community gardens in the James Street Alexander neighborhood. Along with creating community gardens which supports more urban agriculture, we work on a lot of other initiatives to create better food policy, more affordable housing, active transportation, and as well I work with the government constantly, and I feel as if my role in Duncan City Council will be very well-rounded as I bring together community and politics in the same room. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Michelle Staples. I've lived in the Cowichan Valley now for 18 years, starting out in Maple Bay as a university student, then moving into North Cowichan, where I became a small business owner, a farmer, and a mother. From there I moved south into Cowichan Bay. While I was there, I started working for myself again, becoming an independent contractor, working with different organizations, schools, and community nonprofits. Now I live in the city of Duncan, and I'm happy to do so. From here I can go anywhere. I can access my son's school by foot. We get to walk with each other every morning. I can drive my car to all the places that I work with. When I'm on City Council, I'll be a voice that knows this community, inside and out. I'll be a voice that'll make sure that your stories are heard, whether it's chickens in your backyard or transportation in your city, safety. It's important that all of our voices are heard, and I'm committed to making sure that that happens for each and every one of us in this community.
Hi, my name is Paul Fletcher and I'm running for the position of Mayor in the City of Duncan. My aim as the Mayor of Duncan is to improve the quality of life for Duncan citizens by achieving consensus through consultation and collaboration with city residences and businesses. I strongly believe that City Hall needs to be responsive to all its citizens by providing a structure and process that is accessible to all. I also believe that the role of City Hall needs to change from a reactive process to a more proactive one where City Hall leads change rather than reacts to it. I have now served 6 years on Duncan City Council. During this tenure, I have stood firm, often alone, on many issues. I have been known to challenge wasteful spending decisions and voted against the huge tax increase of 2010. In 2011, I argued that the 2010 surplus go towards tax relief but wasn't successful. I am well known for researching all issues carefully and often consult with residents to understand where they're leaning with regards to certain issues. When re-elected in 2008, I received more votes than any other candidate, including the mayor. Recently, CTV ran a story about Duncan having the highest unemployment rate in all of BC. While many local politicians offer reasons rather than solutions for this situation, and both our municipal councils and the CVRD sit idle on economic development, I have a plan for Duncan to lead economic development in the Cowichan Valley and intend to make it one of my highest priorities if elected. Thank you for listening, and please vote November 19th, and please vote for me, Paul Fletcher, as the City of Duncan Mayor.
Hi, I'm Phil Kent, and I'm running for re-election as your mayor in the City of Duncan. Over the past 3 years, Duncan Council has been working very hard to implement the city's official community plan and our vision to be one of the most livable small communities in Canada. As mayor, I've dedicated all my energy and passion for our city by leading and supporting many initiatives to reaching that goal. We've established very positive steps forward, regardless of many uncertainties in the world economy. One of the most important ingredients for our success has been our ability to partner and collaborate with our citizens, community organizations, and our neighbors. Capital projects like the University Campus for VIU, Evans Park, and the new exhibition, or community development projects like the redevelopment of Centennial Park, downtown revitalization, and trails development are just some of the successful examples of this community's work. In my past 2 terms as mayor, and with City Council support, I focused on laying the foundations for our city to contribute to an efficient, well-served, and safe community. We will continue to make improvements to all of our infrastructures for the future. Community safety, seniors issues, and flood protection projects are ongoing and will provide secure services for our citizens and new sustainable development opportunities. I'm excited about the momentum we have developed, and I have helped to guide that progress by promoting sound fiscal management, strategic direction, and community engagement. We have exciting opportunities ahead, such as the planning of the new University Village in collaboration with North Cowichan and the school district and the community, creating safe alternatives for pedestrians and cyclists, and working actively to implement the new Regional Sustainable Economic Development Strategy to promote an economic base that supports a vibrant local business sector and our citizens. On November 19th, we have an opportunity to participate in a positive and progressive future for Duncan. It is my commitment to the citizens and stakeholders of the City of Duncan to continue to serve you with energy, integrity, and proven leadership.